We up and live, family. We up, we live, we breathing. Got to pick our hair first. Give y'all some time to catch up. Oh, let me send out the black signal. Black signal need to go out. It has launched. Man, I got. Well, the black signal is getting thinner and thinner. It was kind of hard making that shift, man. You know, but we're turning the corner now. So we're able to start building it up. But for those that want to join us for the Daily Toast, it's simple. Just hit us up at the Daily Toast. And you can text Toaster to 77292, Toaster to 77292, and get all of our texts for the Daily Toast, as well as everything else. If you just want to be on the black signal, hit us up at text G&J, text G&J to 77292. Let's make sure that you on the list. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's growing, sometimes it's shrinking. However it is, I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Because we up here doing our thing early in the morning. So shouts out to everybody. Great Umoja to everyone. I owe about 28 push-ups. You know what I'm saying? Because over the weekend I've been saying the wrong words and stuff. We had a great show on Kaumba, a great show on Imani. I want to thank everybody that took the time to join us, that took their morning, their Monday morning to come in and join the conversation. Same thing with on Kumba. I want to thank everybody that took the time to do that, because I call it toast and talk. You know what I'm saying? So what we want to do, we want to get the toast up, and I ain't going to say out the way, but we want to get the toast done so that we could go and get our day started, because we got places to be. You know what I'm saying? As Marcus Garvey say, because some of us are people of big affairs. We want to make sure that we get all our affairs, all our big affairs accomplished. Let's see if we burning on all cylinders yet. Okay, I'm about to see if we burning on all cylinders yet. It says, we online on all fronts. So, alright, of course, we're going to move on. Let me go. And first off, I want to welcome you to Gye-Nyame Journey Media. This is a Heart of a Simmer production. And, of course, this is a Daily Toast. We strive to blow up your old paradigm.
Mr. Deity.
Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should we say, breathe, then drink. Now lift your bottle of that water. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Should we say raise, toast, then drink? That was some water. Man, listen. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink, lift, move, pour. I don't know what I just said, but let's try it again. Breathe, lift, drink, move. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Lift your glass. Take your breath. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Come on, family. Lift your glass. Take your breath. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. It's all live. Drink, 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 drink. I ain't nowhere near completing the water, man. Good grief. All right, but yo, family, shouts out to Brother Kwame. I see you out there, sir. I see you out there. Salutes. He says, great Umoja fam, make it a great day. Of course, we got to make it a great day. It is Umoja. And man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Is the government still shut down? You know, I mean, we talked about a whole lot yesterday. But is the government still shut down? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. You know, Great Pumpkin want his wall. Y'all keep on playing. I want my wall. Now I heard that he's willing to build it out of marshmallows. So concrete didn't work. Steel didn't work. I heard he was ready to make it out of plastic. Now he's willing to compromise and make it out of marshmallows. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because we got to get the wall built. You know? Oh, man. So, family, how does some of y'all feel about the actual wall argument? You know what I'm saying? But, I know a lot of us is like, yo, I'm not invested in that either way, huh? So what? You know what I'm saying? But have you really looked at the whole wall issue and this so-called wedge that he's trying to drive between black and brown? You know what I'm saying? So-called wedge, right? Let's go. Come on, fam. Come on. What do y'all really think about the wall? Necessary, unnecessary, don't matter. You know what I'm saying? No, that's a discussion we can have for Coogee Chakalia for tomorrow night, self-determination. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about the wall? You know what I'm saying? And what do you think about what he said about far as illegal immigration is hurting the job market for black folks? Come on now. I finish the water, we're going to get the toast. I'll make my coffee afterwards. Mm. For those new to the show, we start our day off with some water, and then we're gonna do a toast for our ancestors using a health drink of your choice. I choose to use Ambrosia, drink that I make. You know what I'm saying? And also, so along with the wall, another question is, what is the health drink of your choice? Lady J shared with us, her health drink is water. She just simply drinks water. So she drinks water and then she toasts with the water, which is a total health shit. It's the total health drink. You can't beat water. Mm. Let's get this toast on and pop it. Hold on, let's see. Let's see if it's still ready. Let's see. Oh man, I love you, Ambrosia. I come downstairs last night. My wife got my toasting glass and got that shit almost full with ambrosia. I don't even do that shit. I say, you just taking advantage. You just taking advantage of the relationship. You know what I'm saying? You got all that goddamn ambrosia. You better drink every last bit of that shit too. I was about to sit there. A wall will not stop trafficking out of so-called Eastern Europe. Got to have those Eastern Euro babes. Man, listen. We already know the wall. See, a human that is determined to do something, a wall is not going to stop. You know what I'm saying? It's going to deter. It's going to deter a few people. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, what about the effects on the job market? What do you honestly believe about the effects of illegal immigration on the black community? Because it was kind of a point, because I know a lot of black people like, ain't nobody they just gonna do the jobs, ain't nobody gonna do, nigga, have you seen the unemployment numbers in our community? We need to be doing all types of goddamn jobs. I'm just saying, just throwing it out there, you know what I'm saying? Hey, shouts out to Mr. Navita Nelson. You can't stop natural migration patterns. You sure can mess them up, because humans done messed up a lot of shit in nature. I seen some Canadian geese still chilling around this motherfucker. They was supposed to have been gone. You know what I'm saying? Hell, we done pushed winter back. I mean, it's like, we just started getting snow here 2 days ago. But shouts out to Rex Negus, and also shout out to Navita Nelson. And they could always try. I think illegal immigrants take jobs from our community. I agree. You know what I'm saying? Roofing, carpentry, all kinds of skilled labor is lost. Uh-oh. So y'all agree with Trump? Up with Trump? I'll just say it. Just messing with you. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I lived in Arizona. I ain't picking lettuce. And how about putting up roofs? Or doing carpentry? Or doing plumbing? You know what I'm saying? I mean, the picking stuff, you're right. But, at one point in time, that was a respectable, I ain't gonna say it's unrespectable now, because you do what you gotta do to support your family. But at one point in time, we were doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I remember. Which way is up? Anybody old enough remember that movie? Which way is up? You know what I'm saying? What job did Richard Pryor have in Which Way Is Up? Which way is up? You know what I'm saying? I remember some of my people in Florida talking about picking oranges and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, hey, in many cases, a job is a job. But what we're saying is that certain jobs will not allow you to live a life in America, which we have to be really honest about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest and say what we're going to, let's just say it. Certain jobs will not allow you to be American and exist in America. But the chickens have to come home to roost. They want their land back. Now we better learn how to do for ourselves. Okay. Trump wants a whiter U.S. that is not necessarily our goal. He wants a whiter U. You think so? I think he want an oranger U.S. That's just me. But man. But the chickens that come home to roost, they want their land back. But now we better learn to do for ourselves. Now, Rex Nuggets, this is one of the pieces that get me. Black folks been doing for themselves a long time, and it still ain't worked. Because I hear a lot of people, and I see, because it's like we done had, just as long as people ain't saying we ain't never did that. Because shit, we the originals at it. Everybody else is Johnny come latelys. We did all our shit. Built the towns, had the political shit, did the economic shit, did the religious shit. You know what I'm saying? We done did it all. I just need to make sure our people understand that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know whether some people they be young, they be like, we done did all that shit. Right? So I'm just saying, when we start talking this do it for self, this whole do for self thing, let's be clear. That's always been something we worked on. Hold on. All those trades. Oh shit. Y'all going crazy. Trump won. Okay. All those trades are still available. I'm out here self-employed and don't get me started on the work ethic of my people. The eyes was watching God speaks to this experience also. I lived in LA and they had the wages on construction so low. I seen it firsthand, and I know many folks that would pick lettuce. What POTUS hasn't wanted white America? He wants immigrants from places like the Netherlands. Yeah, but they ain't leaving the Netherlands. They're like, we ain't coming over there. It is working. They have negative birth rate drugs. We have hold on. I'm going to put an O up here. The O is just so I can see. It is working. They have a negative birth rate drugs. We have to be patient and stay focused. The work, my man said, don't make me tell you about the work ethic of my people. I don't know, man. So in that case, even if we do for self, we ain't going to be able to do it because according to the work ethic, if you know what I'm saying, I mean, because I know plenty. Well, let me just put it this way. I don't know where you at. I got some people that work, right? We got people that work. We got people that do work. So where you at, Rex Nuggets? Because maybe we could send some people, since you self-employed and can employ people, maybe we could send some people to you. You know what I'm saying? So let us know where you are. What city you repping? All right. So here we go. First, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. We lift up our glass. We salute that Creator. By whatever name you choose to call that Creator, we lift up our glass and we toast that Creator, that creative force, that first source. We toast it all together and we say, I say, from there, family, we move on to the stars of the show and we move to our list. Our great list. Oh, here in Columbus. Here in Columbus. And you can't find no workers? What type of work you do? All right, family, because I want people to see this. I want people to see this. We got a brother who says he does work. He got a business. It is here in Columbus. He works for himself, and he can't find nobody to help to work him. All those trades are still available. I'm out here self-employed, and don't get me started on the work ethic of my people. So we got somebody who got work out here. You know what I'm saying? Now we need to hook them up with some people on the journey that know how to do some of those, that have some of those skills that need employment. Grew up in the Terrace. Rats in Columbus, Ohio. Ashe. And don't forget his Russian friends. And I know him. Oh, okay. You know, I know him? Okay. All right, but we're going to get to the beautiful list of our ancestors. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert the Tech, Senator Davis, Herman Brown, Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William, Walter, Christopher Gasson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Marco Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twigs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki S., Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pittman, No More X, So Pat, Ron Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Coach Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajidi, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Broford, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Hayes, Grace Lundy, Inez Hayes, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulliam, the Luxter Brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Ritterman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sir Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Carolyn D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Weatherby, the Farmer, Our Ghost of Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ada Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Edgar Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keishler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Surgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankston, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kempty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, Essie Johnson, Delrita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W.S. Sr., James Parham, Jana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinet, Elder Amatep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Ellen Ohio, Frankie Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs, the second Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Dillamon Aries, Jean and Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Walters, DeFriedis Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scanner, Barry Wilson, Hedley, Elma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Peanut Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nalon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensenbaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Bradley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irvin, Julie Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Boots Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwynna and Bob Hatch, Kimball, Vernon, Bradley, Kim, Janie Harriet McKay, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dan Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Lady Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford, Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heap Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Bonella, Albus Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlton Houston, Led Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramey Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Bradley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shaka Maha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Mazarine Kofer, George Swan, Edmonia Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We have in our ancestor book, Joella Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, and now we're going to add Elder Shaka McNair. Elder Shaka. Right? We got Elder Shaka on the list now. Some people requested it, and thank you. But like I said, I wanted to go through I wanted to make sure, so we did what we needed to do. Let's see. Oh, okay. Don't forget Russian Friends. You know him. I have seen firsthand from the Peacemakers how messed up we are. I have seen firsthand from the Peacemakers how messed up we are. I don't understand. Brothers, we have to keep it 100. Greenwood Shay is my sister. The Russians just want their money. Good day, sir. Spicy Spice. Oh, my God. The first person, Spicy Spike. Good day. Is the first person I've seen on Stream.me on here. All right, cool. All right. So you're going to have to go and kind of clear that up a little bit. How the Peacemakers showed you how messed up we are. Now, because I'm not in disagreement, but I want to understand from your perspective, right? Because, boom. And also one of the things that I challenge people to do is in my toast, right? Because I want you to do this, Rex. Check this out. Are you ready? Get ready for this, right? So we're going to lift up the glass and we're going to salute all those ancestors. So we're going to move to the present moment, right? Right now, family, I want you to activate your reticular formation and I want you to find what it is we need, right? We're looking for unity, right? Where have you seen unity in the community? And if you're not seeing it around you, you might need to change some of your circles. I'm just saying, because you got people out here doing what we need done. right? We just don't see it. We've been programmed to see a lot of negative. It ain't even programming. It is a natural instinct to only see the negative. I know that sounds messed up, but it's not the positive things that's gonna kill you in nature. You understand what I'm saying? It's the negative things that was gonna kill us in nature. So we still have programming that gears towards danger, that looks towards those dangerous things. What I'm challenging people to do is activate the reticular formation and find the principle. So the principle today is Umoja. For those that don't speak the language, that's unity. The demonic principle is truth. The color is violet. Mentalism is the hermetic law of the day. The male name for the day is Kwojo, for those born on this day. Not born on the date, but born on this day of the week. Umoja. Male name is Kwojo, female is Ajua. Right? So we lift up our glass for this present moment and we set our sights on for what we want rather than what we don't want, right? We're going to seek out, because still keep in mind, you need to find that danger. You need to, you know what I'm saying, identify the dangers. But also, some stuff is going on out there that we need, that is good for us. And some stuff is, we doing a daily toast every day. I'm just saying, it's stuff going on in our community that is needed. Let me see, the Russians just want their money. Word. All right, Spicy Spike. So maybe you might be able to give me some hints on how to use stream.me. All right, so we lift up our glass to the present moment and we say, Ashe. From their family, we move to our future generations. We are responsible for the next 7 generations at least. So we lift up our glass and we salute our children's children, our children, our children's children on until infinity. We toast them and we say Ashe. Now we move on and we salute all of our relations and we say Ashe. Where do we go from there? Family. From there, I toast. This is that. This is that. This is that. Selfish libation. That selfish toast. What is it that you need in your life at this point in time? We lift up our glass. We say Ashe. Right? Take that time to get what you need. Last but not least, family, I toast the most powerful, beautiful, uplifting, strong, warrior spirited being in the room. And I lift my glass. That's you. I lift my glass for you. And I say, Ashe. Let me get my little clicker. Ashe. 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 All right, family. Let's go and drink our health drink. And let's get it on. Let's see. We got a bunch of beautiful toast. Thank you, Spicy Spike. All right. So, family, we lift up our glass and we say, "Come on now." Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. So I'm gonna hold y'all up no more. So y'all gonna have a beautiful day. We added Elder Shaka McNair to the book. Anybody out there that have ancestors that they want to add to the book, you can inbox me at Gye-Nyame No, my fault, Gye-Nyame Journey on Facebook. Also, you could text and to be part of the Daily Toast, right? Because we get up about, actually we try to do between 5:15 and 5:30. I've been late lately. Okay. You can hit me up and you can text Toaster, TOASTER to 77292. And you can also send your ancestor's name there too. Keep it 100. We'll see. Alright, but yo, like I said, I need some examples of what you're talking about, Brother Rex. You know what I'm saying? So, just keep it 100. I'll leave it up just a little bit longer so we get it. One love to you, Brother Kwame. This ambrosia is good. That gallon almost gone after a weekend. Good goobity goo. Alright. Still on here, so I'm waiting. Seven generations. In Native American tradition, they talk about that we are stewards of the world. So we have to make sure that we leave the world in shape for at least the next 7 generations. And if each generation carry on like that, we will move on into infinity. So we are responsible for the world. So we want to be able to pass down a healthy world to our children. So to take it a step farther, I'm talking to Spicy Spike. To take it a step farther, we want to be responsible for the next 7 generations. We want to leave, when we leave this planet, we want to make sure that we leave a better space for the next 7 generations. You know what I'm saying? So if they mess it up, that's on them. It's not necessarily on us, even though it's going to be on us, right? But the point is, we have to leave the world better. And we have to prepare for the future generations. We got to take care of this planet, because it's the only planet we got. So when we talk about the next 7 generations and we talk about into infinity, we got to make sure that we're taking care of the planet so that we have something to pass on to our children. Let's see. Word, I see now. A future for our children is on. Yes, sir. What's the call-in number? Oh, we ain't doing the call. We ain't doing the conversation right now. Because, you know, I gotta get up. But shouts out to Miss Cynthia Johnson. I see you out there. But, you know, we will be having a conversation on Coogee Chocolate. That's tomorrow night. And we got Folktale for Grown Folks who'll join us. And we'll be up tomorrow night at 9 p.m. But right now, no. Y'all can't get me in on no conversations right now. I'm about to go down here and iron these clothes. Kids need clothes. Alright? My fault. Children need clothes. Alright. Nothing else? Alright, family. I'm about to get up. Get out. Y'all have a great, marvelous day. As we say, we wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. All right, family, I'm out.